Howdy everybody. Quarantined here in my house. But you know what? Excuse me. Been coughing. I don't know what the deal is. It is time to just chill. To all the young people out there, 18 and under, high school kids, what I need for y'all to do. See, I'm cooking some onions in my bag right here. Anyways, what I need for everyone to do: stay at your house. Don't leave. Alright, so the flu. Not a big deal. We have vaccines for the flu. Our bodies are kind of used to it. So we can fight off the flu. The coronavirus. Our bodies are not used to it. We don't have the antibodies within us to fight this off. That's what makes this so deadly and different. So, stay at home. Do stuff that you need to do. Take care of yourself. Help your family. Don't bitch whenever somebody says something. Whenever they need help, just get off your ass and go help them. Not a big deal. The whole deal with this coronavirus, making everybody go inside. I don't know if you watch the news at all, but in Florida there was all those people on the beach, and one guy said something about, well, there ain't much to touch out here. Well, how about all that sand? That sand that you go through that other people are also going through. What about the air you breathe? Does this dumbass not know how it's transmitted? It is a respiratory illness that is caught through the air, or by having the virus on you and then touching your face or somewhere where the virus can enter your body. I don't know what else to say, you guys. Believe it or not, I missed my job. I just wanted to get this school year over with, A lot of these kids are missing prom. Missing shit, everything. Sports. Everything. So, to get this over with as quickly as possible, stay your little ass inside. What's your hobby? Think of it. Leave it in the comments. Tell me what's your hobby. Because mine is music and video games. I haven't left my house but twice to go to the store since Friday. Friday the 13th, matter of fact. March 2020. And today, Lord, I don't even know what today is. Friday, I believe. It's been a whole week. And I've left my house twice. Once to go shopping, and again to go shopping. That's it. And when I go shopping, I go in, I get out. That's all I'm doing. I'm getting what the hell I need. You need to do the same thing. I'm talking to all my students out there. All my friends, all the people who care. Because this is transmitted very easily. Super contagious, everybody. Super, super contagious. So, stock up. Vegetables, whatever you like to cook with, better have a bunch of it. Because going to the store earlier, there was not a whole lot of stuff left. Hardly any meat. I mean, you can sit here and look at my freezer. It's full of stuff. Now, I could have cleaned the freezer out beforehand, but I didn't. Check this out. Even have milk in there. Anyway, point is, we may be in our houses for months. It may get to the point where the government says you can't leave your house unless you're going to a doctor, a pharmacy, or to the grocery store. Maybe the bank. One more thing. If you have money in the bank, while you still can, go to the bank and withdraw everything that you can afford to withdraw. Because if you don't, there's no telling if you're going to be able to get it. It is very important to have cash on you. In this day and age of debit cards, credit cards, it's easy to forget how important having cash on you is. But as we make it through this together, remember one thing. You've got to keep yourself and your family safe. My mother is a pancreatic cancer survivor. 15 years ago when Hurricane Rita hit us. She had her just before the hurricane hit. On September 24th, she had pancreatic cancer surgery, which they cut her from here way down to her privates. And they took out guts. They took out everything that had cancer attached to it. And my mother to this day is still alive. But this disease, this virus that we cannot see, if it enters her body, I'm going to lose my mother. So if you get nothing else from this message, do it for my mom, do it for people like my mom. Stay your ass at home. Because my father still has to go out. My father then has to go home. And if he's got the virus, my mom gets the virus, quite possible I'll lose both of my parents. Please, I'm begging you, do not leave your house unless it is necessary. I cannot lose my parents. I have pretty much all I have left. And they're both in their 60s. What would you like to know? A week ago, there was only cases in southeastern Louisiana over by New Orleans. Maybe one in Caddo Parish up north. Northwest Louisiana, completely across the state, southeast and northwest. 2 days ago, first confirmed case in Calcasieu Parish, which is where I used to live before I moved to Beauregard Parish. And Beauregard is just a parish directly to the north of Calcasieu. It's coming. It is definitely coming. Now, we got to face challenges throughout our lives, some being way fucking harder than others. Guess which kind this is. Be sure you have enough cat food, dog food, cat litter, whatever you need whenever you go to the store. There ain't much else I can say about this. But I feel so passionate about this that I wanted to put a video up for everybody. Because, why not? A lot of my students subscribe to me. A A lot of people I care have subscribed to me on YouTube. So, I've been there the whole time. Son of a bitch. Messy ass eater. What else can I tell you? Oh, be sure you got enough rice. Look, some of the easiest things to cook. Rice and gravy. Because all you gotta do is get your piece of meat, put it on a low flame, and get that son of a bitch brown on both sides. Put your onion, after it's brown, put your onion, celery, bell pepper, whatever you like in your gravy. And voila, man, you got yourself a meal, especially a roast like I just showed you. I mean, look, this roast is big as my damn hand. Two of my hands just about. This meal's gonna last me at least 3 days. Some of the meat we have won't last so long. Like we have a little bag of pork that's just like one meal. Well, you know you can make that last, right? Instead of just cooking a gravy like this with little thin pieces of meat, little thin steaks and whatever. You chop all of it up in little squares. I don't know, 0.75, 3/4 to an inch, however big you want to cut it. Just slice it and slice it the other way. Get squares out of it. With that, you can use different types of meat. Pork, beef, chicken, shrimp. I wouldn't use fish. You know, sheep, lamb, whatever whatever you like to eat. But chop it all up. Cut your onions, bell pepper, celery. You stick all that together in a pot. Just with maybe a little cooking oil, a little olive oil. And you brown all that stuff. You keep stirring it every minute or two until it's brown. It's just like I'm talking about with this piece of meat that I'm cooking. There'll be a lot of juice at the bottom of the pot. Don't pour it out. What you got to do with that is have your rice cooked. And once your rice is cooked, you mix in the cooked rice with all the meat and vegetables you just put on the stove. And you just stir it until it's all mixed together. It's going to be fucking wonderful. That's what you call jambalaya. And that's what you can eat on for days. So instead of making a meal with just a couple of pork chops, pork steaks, you can add the vegetables, maybe another type of meat if you feel like it, and you can just eat off of that shit, man. Eat off of that shit for 2 days, 3 days, however many days. We in for a long haul here. I don't. It's like I'm almost speechless because every century in the 20s, there's some type of virus or plague or something that disrupts everything that we're doing. And here we are again. So do me a favor, and most importantly, yourself a favor. Look, 537 positive cases, 14 deaths in Louisiana. Yesterday it was 388 cases. Notification just popped out on my phone and came back up. Young people can spread this. Young people will live through this. Mostly. Some young people die from this, and don't take a chance with your own fucking life. Especially don't take a chance with my life or the people who you know and love. Don't do it. I'm gonna finish this. If I can think of something else to put on YouTube later, I will. Thank you for watching. Maybe I can give you some good cooking tips. Make your food last longer. You know, a little bit of food can go a long way if you do it correctly. Comment down below. Let me know what you need to know. I will find out and I will help you. Because being a teacher, I love to teach people things. Stay calm. Do not go visit your grandparents. Use FaceTime or just a regular old telephone. I want you to know that I care. I want you to know that I'm here for you if you need. All you got to do is comment. I will get that comment very shortly after you put it in. 10 seconds or less. And if I'm not busy, I will answer. Alright. I'm out this bitch.